Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Could be you towards somebody, somebody here towards you. So if you feel the need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so, okay? And also for any personal readings, the link is down in the description box below. All right, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here, you turned out two. Look at that. Okay, so we'll take both of them, okay? So here you have balance, the number 14, and feeling alone. So for some of you guys who have been, I'm going to show you first one and then the other, feeling a little bit alone here, okay? Look at that. There's a woman who is on the other side of that riverbed, and right on this corner, there's a little house, and there's a small window with the light on. So it's almost as if this woman has been traveling or, looking for something or someone. And now she's like, oh, wow, I finally see, life, right? There's somebody inside that house that can help me in some kind of way. So if you've been feeling alone, you won't be feeling alone for much longer because you're coming into contact with someone here or something here that's coming towards you, okay? Also with the number 5, you will be experiencing a lot of changes. And this other one says balance. So look at that. Yeah, you're coming into some kind of alignment with a person, whether this is career related, love related, family related, whatever this is, but you're coming into a balanced state. Okay. You're balancing out your life. I do sense that this is also masculine and feminine energy. Okay. The yin and yang type of element here, somebody here who might be, the yin to your yang or vice versa. Okay. Balancing out this energy, somebody who balances you out, you balance them out, that kind of vibe. So again, if you've been feeling alone, I feel like for not much longer because you're coming into contact with somebody or something that is meant to be for you. Let's put these on the side right over here. Okay, and continue with your reading. So let's see what this is all about. What is the situation all pertaining to, and what is this all about? Okay, so let's see. You have here the Page of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to go ahead and clarify every position here, okay, and define it for you. Now, some of you guys might be dealing with a Capricorn, is what I see here. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but I do see here at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Wands. So with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you're going to reach victory. Something here that you've been wanting, that you've been really working hard, towards to get, okay? You're going to receive the rewards, okay? This is all about accolades coming towards you. This is victory. Victory is on the horizon here for you, okay? For others of you guys, somebody who's going to come in to give you attention, okay? Appreciation, attention, warm-hearted, warm-spirited type of energy coming through for you. But overall, I see that you will be very victorious in this situation, okay? Now, again, we're going to get clarifiers in just a little bit, but here with the Page of Swords, there's a situation that you might be looking from afar, right? So this is telling you, okay, maybe you're not really ready to invest, okay, or ready to say something because perhaps you are observing. Maybe you are taking a step back to look at the bigger picture, to observe the situation more clearly, or just kind of like you want to see the little details. And for others of you guys who are getting ready to sign some kind of a document or some kind of an agreement, make sure to take the time to step away from the situation, read through the document, read the fine print before signing. Of course, some of you guys might be dealing with a situation where you might be spying on someone, somebody here might be spying on you through social media, looking at each other's pictures, stories, that kind of thing. Now, in your challenge position, you have here the 3 of Cups. So challenging you will be the energy where you might not be feeling all that ready to socialize. You might not be feeling all that ready to go out, okay? Have fun or be with friends and family members. Maybe you're going to get invited to a party, to a celebration. You're like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. So it might be a little bit of a challenge for you to really kind of put yourself out there at this particular moment, okay? Now, here with the 9 of Swords, yeah, I feel like, you really want to release yourself from some kind of stress. I feel like you've been really stressed out. You've been really, overthinking something. What this is saying is don't overthink it, okay? Try to step away from the situation and realize that your fears are the ones that are taking over, okay? If you let your fears control your life, you're gonna live in a state of stress all the time, okay? Creating different imaginary scenarios that are not even happening, but you're like, oh, well, what if it does happen? What if this ends up happening? What if this ends up falling apart? What if that ends up crumbling, right? What if? No, there's no what if, okay? Try to create positive scenarios. What if it does go right? What can you do in order for that situation to go right? So instead of allowing those fears to take over your mind by stressing, by overthinking, it's causing sleepless nights, you have to figure out a way to release them, to not pay attention to them, okay? Now, also here, the King of Pentacles, this is the root of the issue. The root of the issue is basically somebody here who is either not ready for commitment or they're not financially stable, whether this is you or somebody here around you. I also sense that somebody here might be too concerned or focused on financial gain. This person might be all about the money, might be all about spending the money when perhaps they don't even have the money to spend, that kind of thing, okay? So financial issues, financial struggle, instability, that could possibly be the root of the issue, or somebody here not ready for commitment, okay? Now, in the recent past with the Queen of Wands, so I feel like in the recent past, you felt very confident about a situation, okay? I feel like that's the reason you went into it, okay? You were very confident. I feel like you were very drawn towards it. This person was very drawn towards you or the situation. I also sense that there's some kind of an element where somebody here kind of found you very attractive. It's like physical attraction. There might have been a lot of passion there, or you were dealing with a very, very attractive person, okay? Now coming towards you in your opportunity, you're going to have the opportunity in the near future to heal some kind of heartbreak or heartache, okay? So in the near future, you're going to get an opportunity for you to finally release the pain while still keeping that experience and that lesson, okay? Now, while you can, yes, keep the lesson that you've learned from that experience that caused a lot of pain, there's going to be a moment of reflection where you're going to be able to finally release that pain, okay? Release that painful cycle. That's great. Now, here in your subconscious thoughts with the Three of Pentacles, so in your subconscious thoughts, there's a part of you that either wants to negotiate, wants to work something out with somebody, or there's somebody here who wants to get recognition, whether you want to get recognition at work or in a partnership, okay? There's some kind of energy where you want to be recognized for your work, okay? Either you want to get paid more, you want a higher level paying job, or maybe you're like trying to find a new job where you and your skills will be recognized in some kind of way or form, okay? But I do see that you're willing to negotiate, you're willing to, kind of see if you guys can see eye to eye. If this is a relationship, there might be some kind of an element there of you wanting to work as a team, okay? How can we make this work, okay? That kind of thing. Now, I do see here the Devil. So somebody here sees the other individual as very toxic. Whether you see them this way, they see you this way. Somebody here sees the other individual as some kind of a narcissist or very manipulative, very controlling. It could be that they just seeing the situation as a very toxic cycle, a very toxic situation, okay? Bondage, right? You can't live with them. You can't live without them. It's a very toxic individual, very toxic cycle. Could be a narcissist for some, that kind of deal, okay? For others, there could possibly be a third party situation, not for everybody, but for some of you guys, okay? Now, your action advice here, you have the Ace of Wands. Go towards that which brings in a brand new beginning, a passionate brand new start. Go towards that really sets your heart on fire, okay? Don't do something just for the sake of doing it. Make sure that you really want to do it, that you feel a desire to do it. If you're right now stuck in a job that you don't really like, make sure that you align with your passions and figure out what is it that you can do, right? That perhaps you can get paid for that passion, okay? Something here, a passion, a brand new beginning, a passion, a brand new start, okay, is coming towards you. If this is a relationship, there's going to be a spark, okay? Romanticism, chemistry, sensuality, sexuality is coming in for you. Now, the final result, things are going to slow down a little bit, okay? I do sense that sometimes you need to kind of slow things down just a little bit so that you can come to terms with what is it that you really want, okay? So I see here that the outcome energy could possibly be a delay. A delay will be caused, okay, will be created, whether because of miscommunication, missed emails, that kind of thing. But what this is saying is that take that time, okay, during this delay, during this slowing down of energies, in order to take action towards what you really do want, okay, what you really want to do. I'll give you an example. Perhaps this is a relationship, right, that is kind of like slowing down. And so perhaps you wanted it to speed up by now. You're like, okay, well, when are we going to get married? Are we going to get married? Now, the reason why it's slowing down is because there's something here that you need to see, okay, that perhaps you haven't seen because it's been ongoing. It's been routine. When you're stuck in a routine, you're not able to really take a step back to see the bigger picture. Okay, so things are slowing down for a good reason. Now let's go ahead and start clarifying all these energies. Let's first clarify why feeling alone and balance are here as your dominant energies. Why are feeling alone here and balance as your dominant energies? I see changes. I see that you're coming into contact with a person or a situation or a solution that you've been eager to find, okay? And you're coming into balance, okay? Whether it's with a relationship, with a situation, a job, you're coming into some kind of balance, you know, that energy of the yin and the yang. So let's see what this is all about. Yep, balance indeed. You have here the Two of Cups, the Judgment, the King of Wands, and at the bottom here, the Chariot. This could possibly be the energy of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever sign this is. With the Chariot here, there's some kind of moment of confrontation. You're going to have to be very confident in going towards that which you really want. Be very confident in winning this situation, okay, at all costs, because the Chariot is very confident. He's prepared. He's ready, right? He's confident to confront whatever it is that he needs to confront in order to win, okay? Now, I'm also sensing that some of you guys might be headed towards a reconciliation. Okay, whether this is an idea from the past that perhaps, you know, you kind of wanted to invest in that idea, you know, but then perhaps you got really busy and you forgot about it, or whether this is a connection, maybe a connection from the past that is resurfacing, some kind of a reconnection, reconciliation. And for others of you guys, it could possibly be, you know, a job or some kind of an offer, something here where you can make more money. For the majority of you guys, however, it is a connection, okay? A love union, a soulmate connection. If this is a brand new connection and it's nobody from the past, then that just means that you will be getting some kind of a wake-up call. You're going to be learning some kind of a lesson. Remember, this heartbreak, I'll let that noise go by. This heartbreak here did not just happen, or is not just happening just because. It's happening so that you can learn a lesson. Once that lesson is learned, which you are learning the lesson right now, you will be enlightened. You will be hearing the higher calling, okay, to be different, okay, to change. And I feel like you're going to have some kind of an awakening moment, okay? I do see that there's going to be some kind of a connection based on this awakening moment. You're either going to meet a brand new person that is going to be your soulmate, or is your soulmate in this lifetime, okay? Now, I'm also seeing that this individual is very, very attracted to you. Remember, we have here the Queen of Wands, okay? You have here now the King of Wands. These two belong together, okay? This person is just as passionate for them as they are for you. There's a lot of passion here in the situation. Sparks will fly. Chemistry is definitely there. But more than anything, there's love. A love union, a soulmate bond, a soulmate connection, okay? Let's go ahead and now clarify. Let's clarify why this devil is here, because this is some kind of a toxic union, toxic situation, and I feel like that's the one that's been stressing you out. It's been causing sleepless nights in your energy. So let's see what that is all about. Okay, so you have here, yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, the World, as well as the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like this has to be put to an end. Something here, an ending, okay? Some kind of a painful ending. This might be telling you, you need to end this situation, even if it causes some kind of a painful ending. There's something here related to this toxic union, toxic connection, okay? That, again, it has already given what it has got to give. Your soul wanted this experience for a reason. It has gotten gotten this experience. And now that it has gotten this experience, this chapter needs to be closed out, okay? I do see that, however, there's going to be some kind of a message coming through to tempt you, okay? Somebody here might be sending you a message to tempt you to go back into some kind of a toxic cycle that you know is not good for you. Of course, you have free will. You can do whatever it is that you decide, but go towards a brand new chapter. Go towards a brand new beginning, okay? Now, I do see here with the 10 of Cups, if you go towards that brand new beginning, look at that. The 10 of Cups, okay? This can turn into something more beautiful. It has a potential to turn into a beautiful, deep bond. Masculine and feminine energies coming together. This is the happy family, the happy home. Of course, for some of you guys who are having a reconciliation, make sure that you don't go into the same scenario, the toxic cycle with that same person, and make sure that instead of it being a unhealthy bond where somebody here wanted to control the other person, was very manipulative or very narcissistic, okay, make sure that it's a healthy bond, okay? And if somebody here was stuck in a third party situation, you need to make sure that there is no third party situation, because the potential for this new chapter, for this new beginning, whether it's you choosing a new person or you choosing, some of you guys might choose to reconcile, okay? Make sure that you're not going into the same old cycle, okay? Now let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Wands, which is a brand new beginning, a passionate brand new beginning, and a passionate brand new start. You have here the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Fool, as well as the Judgment. Yeah, so for most of you guys, I'm saying most of you guys because, you know, there's a repetition here in Judgment here. So I feel like most of you guys will definitely feel this energy of awakening. You guys are definitely going to learn a lesson. You're not going to choose going back into this toxic cycle. You're going to choose something new. You're going to choose something healthier for yourself. Yes, I do see that there might be some kind of regret, some kind of, you know, minor sorrow that you need to learn how to overcome, but you will learn how to overcome it with the help of, look at this, a brand new person coming in. This brand new person is the one who is really passionate about you, okay? This Knight of Cups coming towards you. They feel that spark. They feel love. They want to, you know, offer you a gesture of love. For others of you guys, it's an apology, but definitely, like I said, go towards the new. This is telling you, head towards something new. Don't be foolish and go into something that has already disappointed you, okay? Now, this brand new chapter, this is something here that it's telling you, take a leap of faith towards something new, whether this is a new job, right? Some kind of new idea that you want to invest in on, okay? A business, a relationship, a person, whatever this is, it's a new opportunity. Dive right in, okay? Now let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify more so about this delay, okay? Because this delay is actually an opportunity for you to disconnect from something that is no longer for you, okay? So let's see, why is this 8 of Wands here as your outcome energy? You have here, wow, the 2 of Cups, the Magician. It's something that you're manifesting, the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. So when this delay happens, okay, I do sense that there's something here that you're manifesting, and part of it is this delay, whether you know it or not. This delay is being caused subconsciously by you. Why? Because there's a part of you that doesn't really feel ready, because you keep kind of staying stuck in this comfort zone energy. When people are stuck in comfort zone energy, there's no way for them to step outside of that level of comfort, right? Unless something slows down, unless something changes and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is no longer comforting, right? Something is too slow for my comfort, right? So this is happening for a reason, so that you can step outside of your comfort zone. And once you do that, you will see how you are manifesting. Look at that. You're manifesting this beautiful bond, this beautiful soulmate union. Again, soulmate bond, soulmate connection. It's a passionate brand new beginning, a passionate brand new start. So don't be so undecided when it comes to the situation, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys might still be like, oh, I don't know, is it for me? Is it not for me, right? Don't think about it too much. Don't overthink it too much. Yeah, maybe take some time, a little bit of time to get some information. But when you see it, when you know it, when you recognize it for what it is, which is something here that you're manifesting, okay? Because I feel like you're definitely manifesting this beautiful soulmate union. Don't think about about it so much that you let it go or that you ignore it, okay? It's not too good to be true. It's real. Let's go ahead and go into the extended reading to see more so about who this person is, their deep subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves and actions towards you, how this person is going to kind of, act at the end of the day, what they're going to do towards you, and what's going to be the final result. So also we're going to end the reading with any messages from spirits. If you want to check out the link to the extended, it's down in the description box below. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.